went to my post office today and checked my P.O. box, and I found that I had some friend mail from Myra Elaine at the Buying Space channel. You should go check her channel out. She does a live every morning. I think she's on pause with those for a little while, but she'll bring them back. And she just gets on and chats about, whatever is going on that day. She does unenvelopings and unboxings from people that she buys from. And she participates in a lot of, I think, live auctions on other channels. But you'll enjoy her channel, and you should definitely go check it out. I got to know her actually by participating in something with Susie from Dragonfly Bees. I think Susie and Myra Elaine were already acquainted, and then by participating in that with Susie is how I became acquainted with Myra Elaine. So I'm just unboxing this friend mail that I got out of the blue. And oh, wedding rings are back because I had to go have them sized. And in my last video, I said, oh, I know this finger is a size 7 because I had to have it sized at the jeweler. I was wrong. Well, I did have it sized at the jeweler, but it's a 6 3/4. That's the size of my ring finger now. But got my wedding rings back. So my husband's high school ring is gone from my thumb. But let's see what we have. Okay, there's a card. I haven't talked to her about it, so I don't know if I can read that on the video or not. So included with the card was pictures of these redwoods from the coast of California. She included those because she used to visit family out there and see these trees from time to time. And they, of course, left an impression on her, and she shared that with me too. But here's the first look. I wonder, she knows that I craft, so I wonder if maybe she sent me some craft items. Let's see what we have. Okay, here's a necklace that looks maybe, what's going on? Oh, a piece of it's under the tape. Maybe she did that on purpose to keep the chain from getting tangled up, and then taped it down so it wouldn't get broken off in transit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so okay, there's an earring that matches this necklace. These are little acrylic, sort of pyramid-shaped cabochons in gold tone, and I can't tell if this is like a little antiqued finish or if that's some dirt that needs to be cleaned off. As I'm looking at it, it's really hard to tell. It looks like it probably is just an antiqued type of finish. And then it has this gold tone chain, and I don't see a brand on it. Here's the construction. I always like looking at how things are put together. I wonder if at one time there was another piece of chain hanging from these two holes right here. But this is like a fuchsia, hot pink, and a kind of a jewel tone, deep purple, set on gold tone. The chain looks like it could probably use some polishing, and I can take care of that with my Wright's polish. I wouldn't want to put this in the ultrasonic because I don't know how these cabochons are attached, and certain adhesives can be weakened in the ultrasonic. So I'll put this aside and see if the other earring becomes available. Wouldn't it be neat if the other earring is pink? It's probably the same color as this one if it's in here. Let's see, this is a stretch bracelet, which has lost some stretch. So there might not be another earring, and maybe that's why it's in here, because I'm thinking, especially seeing that this has no stretch in it, I'm thinking that Myra Elaine has sent me some craft items because she knows, that's what I was saying earlier, she knows that I upcycle and craft jewelry. This is some kind of stone, and I may pause the video and go get my gem eye, which I think I will do that right now. I'll be right back. Okay, I have the gem eye here, and I've already warmed it up and calibrated. So let's see what it says about these stones. This large one goes high into the garnet tourmaline iolite line. the beginning of the Tanzanite Aquamarine line and about halfway through the Chrysoprase Emerald. So I'm not really sure what that one would be with that color. I welcome comments to anyone who thinks you may know what this one is. This one is really pretty. I like the gradient, like grays and cream color, and then some more of this sort of similar color of green. Let's see what it says about this one. This one goes into the garnet tourmaline iolite. Well, it's still moving a little bit. Yeah, we'll call that garnet tourmaline iolite. It just also does touch the Chrysoprase Emerald line, but that's in the green band. So let's try the gray band right here, because even with this, within the same stone, different colors are often made of different minerals. So it's good to test it in different areas. Okay, this one also goes into the garnet tourmaline iolite. But even though it does go to the same line as the green band, doesn't necessarily mean that that is the same minerals as that, because lots of different things can show up on the same line. So we'll scoot this aside in case there's something else to test as well. But these are some really pretty beads. I'm seeing this being a necklace, or maybe even a matching pair of necklace and earrings. Yeah, I kind of see that happening with this. Can't wait to do something with that one. This looks like some faceted acrylic. Oh, okay. Hang on. It's loose beads and they're going everywhere. Okay, they're just some round beads, same color as my nail polish. So, yes, it's a broken necklace apparently. So we have these round beads and these little faceted teardrop shaped beads. And those, let's see, I can either restring these things into the same kind of necklace that they started out as, or I can separate it into enough pieces to make like a little parure, like a necklace, bracelet, earring set. Because there's a lot here to work with. Sort of this cha-cha style. I could just put that onto a new necklace like this, and then attach more chain up to the top. Or I could take some of these off and make matching earrings or a bracelet. So that's beautiful. I really like that vivid red color on those. And then this chain is that is not wear, I don't think. I believe that's just dirt, and that this will polish up just like new. So good, something else that I'm excited to work with. Thank you very much, Myra, for these things. These are going to give me, I already have so many projects, but this is going to give me even more projects. This is acrylic also. It looks kind of like goldstone, where it's sort of glittery, faceted acrylic. It's set in silver tone. Can't tell what's going on. Right. Oh, it's just kind of stuck together. It has like this sawtooth edge on these settings, and these two are kind of like hung on each other. So there we go. So this is a necklace. There we go, a layered necklace. And it has these gorgeous shades of green. These green cabochons with these lighter green ones and the darker green ones there, and they're graduated on this silver tone. And there's not a maker's mark, but it has a gorgeous silver tone chain that looks new, and really the necklace itself looks new. I don't really see any wear on it whatsoever. So that one actually is in very nice condition, and that one can go as is, or I may just take it apart and make it into a set. We'll see. Like maybe take off some of these smaller ones to be earrings, and then use one of these layers to make a bracelet, and then I'll make a matching set. Or I could just leave it as is. Let me know in the comments what you think about all of those options. And then let's see, this is a compact mirror. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. I need a little mirror to carry in my purse because mine broke. So this one might be exactly what I need. You just push the button right here to make it pop open like that. And that's about 3 inches across. The butterfly on it, and it says butterfly with a little pink, kind of coral, orangey colored rose and the monarch butterfly. A little bit of light scratching, but that's just consistent with just light wear being carried in somebody's purse. Let's see, this is, I think I see some rhinestones in there. She packed this very well to keep it from rattling around. Oh my goodness, look at these. Those are gorgeous. Okay, I can see why this would be considered craft. It's missing a stone right there, but I can, I think I have some more stones about this size laying about that I can just replace. But these are so pretty. They're large, but they're not heavy. I mean, they're heavy enough that they feel like they're well made, but they're not heavy enough that they would, I don't think they would feel uncomfortable on. If you don't like to feel something swinging around on your ears, though, definitely you wouldn't like these because they have some movement right here. And they're post backs, gold tone. And there's the back, and there's the construction right there, just joined with a jump ring. Those are really pretty. I'm going to try to just repair that. If I can't find a stone, then I can take these apart and make a pendant out of this. I can then just hang a little stone off of the bottom of these little tops right here and make, like, this would be an earring with just a tiny crystal hanging off the bottom instead of these danglies. Like, it would look like this, except with a crystal hanging off the bottom. So I could do that if I can't find a rhinestone to just glue in right there. Those are gorgeous and so well packed to protect them during transit. So I appreciate the work you put into packaging this, Myra. Myra Elaine. Sorry about that. Okay, now here's, oh, there's the other earring. Oh, and something else. Okay, so here's the other earring. So it's not a pink and purple one, which is what I would have worn in high school. I would have preferred that. And then here I have a little ducky. Little plastic ducky. And that's cute. Thank you for including that, Myra. He's going to go in my little keepsakes right next to my workspace. And then Perlina. I think Perlina makes pearls. Okay. Caring for Perlina jewelry. I saw one of these boxes at an estate sale recently. And as I was looking it up, someone else walked over and grabbed it because I made the crucial error of not hanging on to it while I was looking it up. You know, you have to do that. Okay, this box needs a little bit of repair, which should be easy to do. Has a little inspection paper in it right here. Tells you how to care for your Bella Perlina jewelry. And then something is in this top half. So let's flip it over like that. Oh, it didn't come out. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. To change or add beads, remove the screw off tip. So right here. So you would screw this off to add, change, or remove beads. So one size fits all, Bella Perlina. And this is beautiful. Okay. Oh my goodness. Myra, are you serious? Look at that. Wow. Oh my, I don't know what to say, Myra. Myra Elaine, I don't know what to say. My goodness, thank you so much. This is such a generous gift that you've sent me. This one is going in the personal collection. Look at that. There are these faux pearls, and then little, I think those are, yeah, little glass tiny beads, faceted black beads, these little rondelles with the clear crystals. Let's see, the little tiny glass beads have these, they're hanging from these little sort of wheat designed, I guess I'll call that a rondelle. These little cushion shaped, I'm calling them cushion shaped just because they're kind of squished. I don't know if that's the correct terminology for this type of bead. That's sort of not round, but sort of squished like that. Or it may also be called a rondelle. And then these two ends that can twist off to change or remove or add beads. And this looks brand new. Myra, I don't know what to say. Myra Elaine. I don't know what to say. My goodness, this is gorgeous. Let's see if I can make friends with dexterity today and get this put on while I'm on camera. Maybe not. Let's give it one more try. There we go. Look at that. I need to get my hair tie out of the way. Look at that. Thank you so much, Myra Elaine. That is beautiful. I will treasure this. Thank you very, very much for this and for all of these items. I can't wait to craft with this and these beads, and then repair or potentially craft with those. This might go in my purse. Little ducky is going to keep me company in my work area, and then I'll clean this up, and it will either, I don't know, I'm feeling crafty, so I might take it apart and redesign it, or I might just clean it up and maybe offer it up as is. But this is beautiful. Thank you so much. That's such a sweet and beautiful gesture from a good YouTube friend that I am so glad to have met. We've known each other for, I think, about a year now, maybe a little more than a year. But go visit her channel. It's called the Buying Space channel, and her name is Myra Elaine, and you will enjoy her channel for sure. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate people spending their time with me. And if you enjoy the content, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share it with a friend who you think might also enjoy it, and leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.